Alright guys, moving into round 2 here. Teamwork and Tactics versus Team Scurvy. Team Scurvy taking round 1 there on their Marine round. It would be so funny. What if we just kept seeing Marine wins today? That would be kind of hilarious. Alright. Teamwork and Tactics spanning out into Reactor Core and to Crevice. We're seeing Long Dong and Bootlegger here in Crossroads. Sky Ice creeping down, Long Dong down here in the vents. He may pop out here, and he's peeking his head out. Look at this. Sky Ice doesn't even know what's happening before it actually does happen. Nice job there. Law taking down Devox and running away before turning around and seeing the teeth of Bootlegger coming rocketing straight at his face. And we're seeing Teamwork and Tactics has gone Armor 1 first. If they do their normal opening, we're probably going to see, if they're able to keep their RTs up, we're probably going to see Armor 2 come right away. Good winning of early engagements here. Inc. going down into Data Core. Meanwhile, Cognito and Sky Ice moving into Crossroads. We're seeing that Pack is here in Summit Reception. Going to meet Law and User 210 as they come around the corner and see Pack and take him down and move freely into flight control. Sky Ice now dominantly taking Crossroads. We're seeing that they Team Scurvy has been moved back into their hive. Devox and Long Dong here in Data Core. One shell is up. They went Crag Hive first as an opening. Armor 1 is almost done, which is going to seriously help in this early game. Fourth RT going up for Teamwork and Tactics. Inc. and Cog fighting Devox and Long Dong here in Data Core and actually moves them away. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, User 210 and Law trying to take on E-Dozen, who goes down, but not before taking down Law, and that leaves User 210 in flight control. He should not push down into Computer Lab. And we're seeing now a little bit of a base rush happened here. One Skulk here took down 29% in Atrium, but Bonkers and another Marine that spawned took him out. Cognito and Inc. now coming down into Data Core. 2 Skulks here in Crossroads. Long Dong and Devox moving down through Glass Hallway. Looks like they're going to stream right into Reactor Core. User 210 still alone in flight control as Pack gets in through the vent. We hear that he does have the regen upgrade. Devox taking down Bonkers here in Atrium. So Bonkers respawning. And he's going to get out of there with just 8% life. So losing some valuable calming time. And we see Pack and Devox there. Wow, Law taking down Pack, and Devox at 3% does get taken down by an LMG. Sky Ice and User 210. Teamwork and Tactics now on 5 RTs. Really great job. Long Dong and E-Dozen here in Data Core. Okay, different opening here. They're going to go for mines now. I wouldn't be surprised if now Teamwork and Tactics waits for that 40 and goes for Armor 2. I've casted them quite a bit lately, and I've seen this opening. They'll go Armor 2, then they'll go Weps 1, and then Shotguns, and then Weps 2, if I remember correctly. We do have a lurk out on the field as Pack. Don't see many lurks here in the Summer Cup early anyways, because Umbra got moved to the second hive. But still, a good lurk, you know, can be good. There we go. Just in Bonkers fashion, doing Armor 2 as his upgrade. Long Dong and Pack here in Crossroads. So Teamwork and Tactics are really betting right now that you know, their Marines won't get cleaned up on the map. Their mines being placed down all over the place. E does 2 of Team Scurvy's Skulks, taking down the Crossroads RT. That's going to drop them down to 4. Observatory now has been completed. And Phase Tech now has started. So at this point, you know, and there we go. What did I tell you? Armor 2, Shotguns. Oh, actually, I thought he was going to go Weapons 1 first before Shotguns. He actually still may. But he's going to maybe have to save some money for some rebuilds right now. He's got 30 T-Res. Seeing down User 210 and Law here in Computer Lab. As Inc. and Cognito move into Crossroads, we're seeing Crevice has been destroyed, and Devox again, oh, getting killed by a mine there in the main base, and he laughs about that. And Pack might get caught here in the vents. Wow, very low on that lurk. Must almost lost that. E-Dozen now up against 4 Marines here in Computer Lab. As far as around the map, we're seeing Sky Ice placing mines down there in Crevice. E-Dozen going down there in Computer Lab, and it looks like they're going to snipe down this Harvester, which is going to be really good for teamwork. And now you're seeing Sky Ice building up Crevice. Moving down through Summit Reception into flight control. Push here by Team Scurvy, trying to get these 2 Marines out of Computer Lab, leaving Law the only one. Takes down Devox. Great job with the pistol. Oh, and the reload looks like it gets Law. He goes down, and a phase gate now working up in Crossroads. Shotguns Armor 2 are up. As 4 Marines come through, they do a 1-3 split. Ink comes right around the corner to build up the Crossroads RT. And 29% on the flight control as Sky Ice comes around the corner. Looks like, nope, he's just got an LMG. And we're seeing Pack come through with that lurk through Crossroads. Sky Ice coming around the corner in Computer Lab, joining Cognito and User 210. As Sky Ice gets pounced on by E-Dozen, gets taken out. Holy cow! All of Teamwork and Tactics, at least their push team here in Computer Lab, get completely taken out, and that RT and flight control is toast. Mines being placed down in Crossroads, around the Crossroads PG, as Bootlegger and Devox move into Crevice to work on this Crevice RT. Seeing now that this data core is being prepped for a hive drop. Team Scurvy sitting on 4 Harvesters. Pretty steady income flow this entire match. Pack now might get pinched, but he escapes through the vent. Let's take a look at this. As you can see, Scurvy not losing many, just slowly gaining resources. 311 to 218, 20 to 20. So in terms of engagements, doing pretty easy. Devox on 5% as he comes in through 2 Atrium with very low health. Looks like he's just going to try to do a little bit of harassing there. Don't know what else he can do in Reactor Core. E-Dozen taking down the Reactor Core RT. Ink coming around the corner. Let's see from the view from him. Ink doing a... Oh, really great job. Yeah, I mean, he gets taken down, but the RT goes down, which is the best. Wow, phase gate going down in Computer Lab. This is really, really aggressive. This is going to be great. I mean, they have a phase gate in Computer Lab and Crossroads. They're going to be able to get into sub-access. Huge fight happening now here as Teamwork and Tactics is just taking out Team Scurvy left and right. And the lurk does get out of there. Now, if you take a look at the P-Res right now and the tech, I mean, this is good. This is good. Teamwork and Tactics has the tech to defend against the fades that are about to come out in just the next minute or so here. As you can see, Teamwork and Tactics has not delayed the fades as much as they were delayed. We're seeing about 8-minute fades, 8 to 9 minute fades versus 10 to 11 minute fades there in the last game. Still playing a strong game right now, but I haven't seen Team Scurvy's fades yet, or fade play, so they might be really good. Teamwork and Tactics now on 14 T-Res. They're going to need to get to 40 to get Weapons 2. If they're at Weapons 2, Armor 2, Shotguns, they're in ideal position to defend against these fades. All right, Long Dong and Bootlegger. Bootlegger watching the doorway here. Calling that Ink is coming out while Long Dong is working on this. This is great. This is just such a great delay tactic for Long Dong to finish out this. And it looks like he's going to. Meanwhile, this phase gate and armory are up in Computer Lab. And that's going to put a lot of pressure on the main hive here. We're seeing 18% grown on the second hive there in Data Core. If they can keep this pressure up in the next few minutes. Advanced Armory now has started, so foregoing Weapons 2 and going for Advanced Armory. Nice mine kill there. And Cognito and User and Law moving down slowly into sub-access. We're seeing the first fade out on the field, and that's going to be E-Dozen. The other ones, Bootlegger is in his egg. He pops out. So fades now are out on the field. Teamwork and Tactics knows this is happening. They are on 5 RTs. This is their game to lose right now. They need to be really aggressive. And Team Scurvy at this point, they can totally come back with their fade kills. I'm sorry, fade skills. All right, E doesn't now, trying to hold this section. We're seeing that Sky Ice and Law here, protecting Crossroads from that lurk. 4 fades out on the field. I'm sorry, 4 fades out on the field. Sorry, some of them were eggs getting their upgrades. Now I like this. Pack, while he's being really annoying there as the lurk, these fades now are coming through. Oh my god, Bootlegger might get caught. Nice job splitting the fire on either end of these Marines. And look at this, 2 fades now coming up in Atrium in the main Marine spawn. Oh, I think if Sky Ice had a shotgun there, Long Dong would have been finished. Or at least he maybe would have gotten tagged. And there we go, Weapons 2 and advanced weaponry coming. Oh, I'm sorry, no. That was... Oh, I'm sorry. Totally missed that call. The advanced armory has been completed, and Weapons 2 research has started. Got confused there for a second. Ink now here. Nice job evading those fade blades here up in Atrium. Not making a move there, and down here, they come through the phase gate in Computer Lab trying to pull this off. Team Scurvy trying to keep them on the defense right now, because here's the thing. If Teamwork and Tactics is going to be coming out and popping out and trying to defend these expansions all the time, they're technically defending their sub-access hive. I mean, they're not giving Teamwork and Tactics time to rally and kind of move down into sub-access and really get on the offense. And it looks like that data core hive now has finished, which is going to allow for a shift hive to be evolved. Oh, and they canceled that and went shade. So now, huge Team Scurvy here in Crossroads. Great hold there by Teamwork and Tactics. Meanwhile, we see that lurk just going back and forth. Really annoying. E doesn't on the flight control RT. Running out of energy trying to get that down. Shade Hive now has been completed. Jetpack research has started, and Weapons 2 is about to get done. This is really close. Holy hell. This is a really close game. Weapons 2 now have been completed. Robotics Factory down in Computer Lab. They do have the economy flow if they can hold what they got. They do have the economy to do an arc play, but I think that they're going to get the Robotics Factory down there just in case they want to do an arc play from there and arc the main hive, and also get turrets out on the field. We're seeing that most of Teamwork and Tactics now. Great use of, did you see that? That was really great use of hallucinations there in Crossroads. Oh, and Bootlegger might get caught! 8%! Oh, wow! By the skin of his teeth, gets out of there. Oh my god! Look at that, and we see a fade has gone down. Oh, I think that happened around here, because I saw a Marine coming around the corner. So fade goes down in that fight, so they do lose a fade. Team Scurvy down on that. We're seeing in Atrium, E doesn't taking down Law. Big skirmish happening there as all of Teamwork and Tactic responds with their level 2 shotguns. And down, Pack is biting down. Oh no! Oh, if they can get some really good shots on that. And there goes down the turrets. They're going to need to turret up Crossroads as well. This is really great. They're going to be able to hold these just a little bit easier. There goes some hallucination of a lurk here. Look at this. I rarely get to see hallucinations on there. And now Law hunting down Pack. They do have these jetpacks. Bile Bomb now has been completed. These guys are now going to work on the flight control RT. This is a really close match, guys. I mean, Teamwork and Tactics looks like they're in really good position, but so does Team Scurvy. I mean, they had that fade loss, but I think they can recover from that. Biomass 5 now has started. Umbra now is almost researched. They have 2 Veils down. These guys got to be careful. If these guys phase through with these shotguns, supported by turrets, they could get tagged. Sky Ice coming through. Oh my god, Long Dong might get tagged here. He does! Bootlegger might get tagged as well. No, they're missing a lot of shots on him. He gets out that way. Wow, good save there, and what a good trade-off for teamwork and tactics. Grabbing a fade in that fight, also stabbing off a computer lab push at the same time right before they phase through here in Crossroads. RT going down by E dozen there in Crevice. Wow, these Marine rounds are just really incredible from both teams. And now we're seeing E dozen alone here. I mean, he could get tagged. Oh, Park might get tagged a little late with that Umbra. But now that that Umbra is on the field, it may make a difference, but they've lost 2 fades before this Umbra actually came on. User 210 with that jetpack, not enough. Getting taken down there by Bootlegger. Oh, holy, oh my god. Arc Factory now has started. It looks like an Arc play is in the works by Bonkers. If they can get Arcs out on the field and basically Arc this Hive, they need to hold their economy right now. They need to start backcapping. They need to take Crevice back. They need to rebuild. Arc Factory now has been completed. Let's see if Arc start pushing out in Computer Lab. This is a stronghold by Teamwork and Tactics. I don't know if Scurvy has the resources. I mean, has the field presence to really break this shell right now of Teamwork and Tactics. So important right now that Teamwork holds on to these bases and keeps the pressure on. We're seeing Ink now about to go down. Oh, might get caught! Holy cow, Cognito comes around the corner with that level 2 shotgun and pushes him out of there. Now Law coming through with user 210. You saw that Umbra cloud there. Umbra reduces the damage by 30%, or 30%. Actually, yeah, by a third. Umbra's a really, really great tool, and used by a Law. Look at that, nano shielded. Very low 2% life. Law might get tagged. He just needs to get breathed on. Oh! Bootlegger goes down. And a Gorge as well. They tried to do a Biobomb push here in Computer Lab. Oh, crap. Team Scurvy getting tagged. What great nano shielding, med packing. Did you see how low Law was? Wow. And now Teamwork and Tactics rolling in. And it looks like they are going to just hold up against this wall here. This whole match might be a wash because of the new rules. A team has to win the map completely on both sides, which, by the way, I'm just going to voice my opinion, I think is dumb. I think that sets us up for somehow like 12 hours of NS2. Alright, so Law and Sky Ice holding this area right here. Taking out Long Dong with a shotgun. Nice little mini armory wall here in sub-access. That, you know, I mean, it's not blocking completely. But it made, you know, E-Dozen might get tagged on this, or someone, you know, a Lurk trying to leave might get a little caught up on this, and that's what they're waiting for. We're seeing now E-Dozen in Atrium trying to do a little bit of moves here against Ink. Getting a few swipes in, and we're seeing that this arc push is going, 3 arcs are against this Hive, 74% there. Oh, and we're seeing now E-Dozen is joined by Bootlegger. Oh my god, they're going to take down the observatory. 40%. And it might go down. Oh, man. They got to phase through and get these guys out of there. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, that's good. Now what they need to do while they push those guys away is Biobomb these arcs. And it looks like that's what they were going to do, but they couldn't execute it fast enough. They're trying to force a beacon. The Lurk does go down here. Oh my god. They are losing left and right here. We might see 2 Marine wins back-to-back here. This is great. I mean, I almost never see that. These teams are playing some really great Marine rounds, and now look at this. User 210 around the corner helping these arcs. 18%, 14% on that, and there is nothing really they can do. D-Box coming around the corner. Try to catch these guys unaware. Observatory got built back up, and we're seeing that Hive has gone down in sub-access. Great job by Team Working Tactics. Great siege. They've lost their Crag upgrades. And Bootlegger does get a lucky bite there on User 210 while he was getting welded up. And that's going to leave Datacore as the only hive that they have left. Now it's time to relocate this either to Reactor Core to get a nice push there, or ventilation. See, now they're just cleaning up sub-access right now. They're just going to build this up. Seeing here, Cognito's lifeless body gets thrown here in Reactor Core. Great job. And now big push here. Bile Bomb and almost a full commitment. Holy cow! Full commitment from Scurvy to just take out Crossroads, and they do, and it looks like they're moving now into Computer Lab. They are pissed. Scurvy is doing all-ins now. This is very risky, but the reward could be huge. Look at that, taking down the turrets, and it looks like in one fell swoop they took out Crossroads, and now they're working on Computer Lab. Wow, great job there. I mean, they didn't take out Computer Lab completely, and look what's happening here up back in Atrium while that's happening. I don't know why this happens, by the way. Can anyone tell me that? Sometimes every now and then I get that. Yeah, right there. I don't know what that is. Can someone tell me what that is? All right, and while all that was happening, Law and Ink have moved into Data Core where there's no eggs left. And it looks like does take down Law, leaving Sky Ice and Ink floating around here. They need to get some backup. They do have shotguns. Devox and E-Dozen have to be careful right now. It's kind of hard to see with these guys as they're fighting around. I'm just going to show you from their point of view, and they are backing out of there. Good call not to lose those shotguns and not to lose those jetpacks as E-Dozen comes in there and tries to get some payback, but it looks like he might go down. Oh, wow, very, very low, but Bootlegger comes around the corner, takes out Sky Ice with his bites, and now this is what I'm talking about. Ink is out for blood against Devox with that jetpack. Oh, my goodness, 9%. I thought they were going to lose that. Oh, and they dropped a hive in sub-access, but with User 210 there, and there it goes. That was painful. Scurvy now on Crevice, and we're seeing now the arcs moving down into here, and it looks like they're going to move Trundle slowly into ventilation. Arc and User 210 taking down the Harvester here in ventilation. Scurvy has to pull off a miracle as we see that Teamwork and Tactics is reestablishing Crossroads. I mean, they're on 6 RTs, really good economy flow. It looks like they may lose this again, and they do. This is going to go down as Sky Ice comes around the corner. A little bit too late, and he may lose that jetpack as he is totally attacked by 2 fades right now. He's got to do some really good... Oh, okay. I thought he was going to actually get that. Meanwhile, while that's happening in Crossroads, we see User 210 and Law in Data Core. 2 more Marines in here. Long Dawn taking down Law. User 210 floating around. Finally gets taken down by a bite by User 210. Guys on fire there. Weapons 3 now have started for Teamwork and Tactics. These arcs here in sub-access looks like they're on taking a little break right now. All right, and Ink and Cognito in Sky Eyes. They're going to reestablish Crossroads. They don't want Team Scurvy. I mean, the worst thing you got right now is Team Scurvy trying to get like some sort of foothold on the map. I mean, it's looking really bad for them right now. I'm not going to call the map or the match because anything can happen. I mean, you guys saw some crazy stuff happening in the 24-hour stream matches, so I'm not going to call it. I mean, if you guys remember Waka Waka versus Vexta, and if you guys also remember Teamwork and Tactics versus VS, so I'm not going to call it. Anything can happen right now. Teamwork and Tactics could lose this. Oh, and E-Dozen finally goes down here in Atrium, and Devox looks power down in Atrium. Holy cow! They actually get power down. They actually get power down, and we're seeing Ink now in Crossroads. I don't know what they're going to do with this. 43% on the data core hive. Power is not on in Atrium. There we go. Ink jumps into Crossroads. Oh my god. Oh my god, if they can hunt this down. They don't know Ink's in Crossroads. They don't know Ink's in Crossroads. They could have won this. Oh my god, they could have won this. But now everyone's going to respawn. They don't know they're in Crossroads, but now they... Oh my god! The rest of the bases could be in trouble. They have no upgrades. Devox is in Atrium, followed by E-Dozen, who's going to bile bomb it. And now these guys got to huff it back to the main base. And Cognito does get in there. They do a beacon power surge. Oh my gosh, that could have changed right there, and I don't know. Let's see if Teamwork and Tactics recovers from this. Team Scurvy doing a great job there. Power is still not up in Atrium while it's getting Bile Bomb, and E doesn't trying to do it, but he gets taken out in User 210. Trying to fix up this power, and these guys down in Crossroads. Scurvy gets pushed out. Wow! And power is reestablished in Atrium. Oh my god, right when I was talking about what happened and how things can turn on a dime here, it almost happened. It almost happened. If they found Ink in Crossroads, this game would have been over because there was no IPs. He was building the only ones. Wow. That was amazing. So, great job there. I cannot believe that happened. Scurvy could have had that. Again, if they found Ink, this game would have been over and they would have taken this map. I think when they watch this replay, they're going to feel sick. Alright, so now Devox in Atrium alone against Ink Incognito. He wisely gets out of there, and now they're going to put up some turret defense in there. We're seeing now Infestation moving, creeping up a little bit down there in sub-access. Okay, so again, anything can happen right now. Things can turn on a dime. Sub-access RT is going to go down, leaving Teamwork and Tactics down to 4. Weapons 3 is almost done. Computer Lab has not been, they don't have a PG here in Computer Lab. User 210 taking Long Dong out. Bonkers being lost to a turret. And we're seeing here in Sub-Access, Pack and Bootleg are trying to move up into Sub-Access. These Arcs haven't done anything in in a long time. During that whole thing, they could have been trundling through maybe to Datacore, but I don't know what his plan, what Bunker's plan with these Arcs were. Alright, and now these guys have moved back into Computer Lab. PG has been reestablished. And Reactor Core now, he's got Hydras attacking the power here in Reactor Core. This is ridiculous. We're moving on to almost 30 minutes on this match, and Scurvy is really hunkering it down. I have to give it to these guys. I mean, I think another team would have just called it a bit ago, but Scurvy is just crazy. Oh, and Long Dong goes down in a fight. Oh, where? There it is. Right here in Sub-Axis. There was his body. Oh, boy, and they lose another fade. Flash fade NA. Long Dong just got that fade, as you see. Look how dark it is when the lights just go down, guys. Just if you haven't played before the emergency lights go on. It is pretty dark. Wow. And there we go. Gorge going down here in Reactor Core. Cognito and Law. I mean, they are really... Scurvy is just slugging it out against Teamwork and Tactics.
Taking damage.
This match may go 1-1. If it does, this is a wash. It basically didn't happen. Bootlegger taking down Sky Ice. Pack taking down an Extractor. And now here we go. Teamwork and Tactics moving into Datacore. And Ink, Incognito, and Law. Against Fort Decoy. There we go, 76%. They do have enough to drop another hive in sub-access, but obviously they have the arcs there to contend with, and it just takes one scan to do that. Let's see if they actually do drop that, or if these guys live. Oh no, and another fade goes down here in this fight in Data Core. And there we go, grenade launchers blasting up the joint. Law, Cognito, and Ink. Let's kind of get it from what this looks like from a first-person point of, or free cam point of view. These guys are just all over the place. I'm looking at the mini-map on the top left. There seems to be nothing else going on the map. These guys are all over the place with these jetpacks. The aliens going down left and right. One egg sitting right here. Is this hive dead yet? I don't know. There it is. It is dead. They do drop sub-access, 2% grown. And they just need to scan this down. They just need to scan this down. Hurry up. Get over here. No one can get in it. And these guys are kind of... There we go. Good game. Obviously, they knew they couldn't let that happen. So this goes 1-1. I think I'm going to have a chat with the teams and figure out... I mean, are we really going to go, you know, complete map wins? Or we're going to do like a best of 5 or a best of 7? Because... I mean, I think you guys can agree with me here. This can go on forever.
Oh, they want 40 things. Cool.